Everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you late in the evening, and I've got a guest all the way from Europe, a very, very interesting lady that all you other ladies will get very excited about because she can help you. Her name is Ewelina, and Ewelina, her current title is Manifestation and Mindset Mentor, founder of the Powerhouse of Essence and Expansion. It's a mouthful, isn't it? And a company name is EKPositiveMindset.com. Industry, personal development, and self-development. That's very important, guys. All the rest of your life you've got ahead of you. Her focus is holistic well-being, personal transformation, manifestation, and mindset embodiment. Years in the industry, done this for forever, right? Forever. 5 years officially, but 20 years plus with life's experiences. I guide women globally into deep connection with themselves, the space where peace, vision, manifestation, aligned action, visualization, magnetism, and embodied meet. Through my work, women activate their vision from within and bring into reality with coherence and trust and alignment in mind, body, heart, and soul. So very important, guys. Get all those things lined up, and that's when you're happy. And the ultimate is happy, guys. Happy and freedom are the two main ones. Creator of Powerhouse of Essence and Expansion, a sacred energetic field integrating vision, manifestation, aligned action, visualization, and embodiment. Stepped into public speaking, a vision that appeared at the end of 2024. Just 2 weeks later, I received an invitation to speak at an international conference in Paris. How cool is that? Developed recently a successful 5-week transformational program, 5 weeks of expanding wholeness and alignment through action from within to embody your vision. And it goes on, guys. I could read this. This is like an encyclopedia, but I'm going to wrap it up and tell you she's the author of an international bestseller, number 1 on Amazon, The Journey of Riches. Unlock your hidden potential, transform obstacles into infinite possibilities. She's writing a chapter of her own life at the moment about disconnection, the story of not only focus, but the whole book's purpose is to give back as proceeds go to the Jewelry Kids Foundation in Bali, what a nice purpose. It's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Ewelina. How are you, Ewelina?
Yes, I am great. I am very glad to be here with you and share my story.
Likewise. What a great story it is. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career path in helping other women get their alignment back. Tell us a story.
Yes, that's a huge story, but I will keep short.
Okay.
Actually, I experienced some moment of disconnections with myself where, I actually brought a lot of negativity into my life. First, I stepped into relationships, which was not serving actually my purpose, but I will say serving me. Then different jobs, and also actually affect also my body because first my weight got up, and secondly actually in the end affected really my hormones because even I didn't been pregnant, but I had that symptoms of pregnancy. And this all affects me. And actually, I felt one moment I need to break it. And then I took the leap to actually rebuild myself. And I step into it, to the deep connections first, working for myself, like really working on me to rebuild myself. Because in this moment, also my mindset was, of course, always overthinking and and I knew my visions. I knew I had passions. But still it was like, you was not fully grounded to do it. And even if I did, I walked towards it. This was not then I was standing, but I felt there is really like a difficulty. And actually I walk with this path, and later during the all self-development journey with different mentors, different healers, different spirituality mentors and everything, I actually also I came across, and this is not that far away, actually a long time ago, then actually I am also a manifestor from childhood. I manifested a lot of visions of my life, actually like following the path, which I now looking also back, following exactly the steps was all legends shares like Bob Proctor or Neville Guard or whatever. Actually, I did it naturally without knowing the word of manifestations. And because this is also like me, I embodied that also. And that's why I connect the dot with the deep connections with yourself and with manifestations, because I know how important it is also to bring our visions to the reality, but the visions which are ours, not from external world. Like, yeah.
It's interesting about manifestation and vision boards. They're all become buzzwords in just the last few years, haven't they? They were always there, right? We always had visions. If you wanted a Ferrari, you put a picture of a Ferrari up on the wall, and then that's what you were working towards to get that car or whatever the case may be, right? And you might not make it, but it's still your motivation. So I understand it fully. Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how do you overcome that on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, what was challenging in my work? Yeah, actually, no, I can say that the challenge is, of course, to see also that system, definitely also the system, of course, in right places, because there is always something to do, and that's when we always work towards. And even now, I also upgrading my system. Then I know that's still walking path always. But this was the most, and of course, the other part, what I said about my disconnections, I didn't have the business this time, but actually I know how it affects. And this is actually, I can say this is aligned for everything, because, because of the disconnections, we navigated in different ways our life.
Yeah, ladies, reach out to Ewelina. I mean, it costs you nothing to have a virtual cup of coffee. In many cases, she's been where you are now. She's been stuck. She's been confused. She doesn't know what way she's going to go. But she's come out of that, and that now she can pass that knowledge on to you and help you, like say, manifest and find your purpose, right? She hasn't got a job. She's got a passion. And you too can have a passion. It's very simple. Tell us an important moment in your career that pretty much changed your direction. When was that aha moment?
It was actually before COVID start, because then I actually decided to start just 4 weeks before COVID. I intend to work online without the world knowing yet that.
Good timing. Good timing.
I was actually like, my intentions was starting my business. Actually, I want to work online, but I didn't know it how, because world was not prepared, but I wasn't prepared. And I started actually my interior design, and this moment was not the best time, of course, because after 4 weeks, everything was shut down. And there was also like ups and downs and everything, but this leads me, because by this I stepped into also mentorships, and one mentor shows me, Ewelina, would you like to work actually online? And this was start actually like business coach, but for me was not felt aligned, because I felt like deeply in my heart, the mindset which I experienced all for years, and the also following what is inside within you, the experience of my disconnections. This leads me to really slowly, process by process, first helping like expat women, and then actually the same, because connecting with themselves and with the visions. And and from that actually, going towards that, the path where I am now. And I know then actually this all experiences, even then I can say the manifestations, what I'm created also for myself, like I brought a lot of visions to reality. I didn't only share it, because everything was like, okay, and mark, and 3 really I refined it, because it was not really aligned anymore. But this was like, I was building actually all my life, and testimonials from my own life, and also the disconnections moment, to be where I am now. Actually, when I looking back, then everything, we always know that everything is for a reason, but I know that this must to be this way.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Tell me, in your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that have contributed to your amazing success?
Definitely consistency.
Lovely.
And
Turn up.
and
Yeah.
trusting yourself, because I face it actually. For me, I always trusted in my visions, even they was really like extremal.
Yeah.
Maybe even, you know, this was for someone will be capable. For me was like,
Yeah.
I was here and I was going far away.
Mhm.
But the trust to myself, but I faced it, then other people, external environment didn't trusted in it. I trusted, and this was also painful actually, because you trust, you're going for it, and the external parts, but trusting and being consistent, that's and knowing also direction where you are going. You can always redirect little bit, you can refine, but really have the directions. I am going there, and having also the pure intentions why you are going there.
You also mentioned systems earlier, and that's a big one, guys. You need a system for everything. Like it's get up, have a shower, have your breakfast, go for a walk. It's a system. You might not realize it, but it's a system. So you gotta have a system, and you keep tweaking it. It's never finished. You keep tweaking it. Take some things out, you put some things in, and you play with it until you feel you're satisfied. Then 6 months on, you might not be satisfied. You might tweak it again. So it's work in progress, you know. So, but it's a system. That's why when you go around the world, every McDonald's looks the same, it tastes the same, it takes the same amount of time, right? They always ask, do you want fries with that? Right? It's a system, right? Tell me, Ewelina, how do you stay motivated, and as you do, and continue to innovate in your field and help others? What's your secret?
What is my secret? Actually, grounded myself. Then even if there is chaos around, or happening a lot of things,
Yep.
just grounding myself, then I am present right now in the current moment. There is no yesterday and there is not today, but we are here, and that's actually the most. The most.
I love it. It's a good answer. Tell us about a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of amongst your many achievements. Tell us one that stands out that you're proud of.
No, the most actually proud I can, then is actually this year what is happening, the publishing of the book, which I wrote chapter about my actually the experience of the disconnections, and that was a book for a journey of riches to unlock your hidden potential and transform obstacles into infinite possibilities. And this is not only just the book, just chapter, but there is chapter of 13 different stories with different authors.
Nice.
And the main goal is going also the give back to the kids in Bali, in J-Valley foundations. And this is, I can say it is a success for me. Of course, I have a lot of different successes, but I mean, this for me like feels, because last year I actually manifested. Last year I really thought of I want to give back, but I didn't know to which way. And then later came the publisher asked me if I want to write the story. And second, of course, also shortly, because I mostly work one-on-one, but I decided to go with groups, small groups, and I created 5 weeks experience for expanding your wellness and alignment. And I am very proud from it because there was very successful, a lot of transformations. And yes, and this what I can say. Then of course, that is a lot, because even bringing my vision, even I didn't knew it, that there was really not really vision, but I set intentions to be in a Burj Al Arab hotel in early 20s. And that was actually, I was writing descriptions about hotels, because I study also hotel management. And this time I wrote, this was in early 20s, and the hotel was not knowing, nobody knew about that. But for me, it was eating strawberries there in January was something new, because now you can eat all year and there's no problem. But this time was something really impossible. And this was writing, then they can even order for you strawberry in January, and the beautiful view of the aquarium and everything in the restaurants, and all what I saw it, I felt deeply connected. And this was actually, I didn't knew it this time, then I was setting pure intentions, but this was it. And years later, I celebrated my birthday there.
Fantastic.
And this was really, really, and this was not that I planned, because if this was vision or goal, I took other steps, but I was totally leave it. And this was and I can say this is success from me, because I bring something from within, which was really aligned from myself. Yeah, that's also.
Love it, love it. And guys, don't forget, ladies, Ewelina's been where you are. Reach out, have a virtual cup of coffee. As I mentioned, it costs you nothing to have a 10 or 15-minute chat and see if you can align with this particular lady, because she's got a wealth of experience and can help you feel motivated, get you back up again, put you in the right direction. We all need help, and the help is there as long as you pick up that phone, or in the case of your mouse, and reach out. It's really that simple, guys. Tell me, a 20-year-old version of you, your niece, nephew, someone comes along and says, Auntie Ewelina, can you help me? What should I do with my life? What should I do? What would you tell them?
What I will tell, actually, first, of course, ask yourself, what you really would like to have for yourself. But how I work, I also embody that. Then I will also add some pieces with body work, because then you are also connect and like tapping and then awakening your soul, because this is the best how you can tune into yourself. Because questions we can always ask, and I can ask you. But I will definitely ask, of course, first, really, like, imagine yourself, then there is nothing outside, and you are just now in an empty page, and how you would like to navigate your life. This is what I will ask this first person questions, because this is important, of course, and to know it that. And the like basic, and later on really embody that also through also guided meditation, which I do. We don't have so much time because this takes 30 minutes, but I could, you go deep, and then you find out also what is it there, because I cannot say what is for. Even sometimes I feel, sometimes I see. I work also very intuitively.
Yeah,
this is what I will ask.
I say to people, if you're a sportsman, follow sport, follow your passion, but more importantly, if you can get any opportunities, reach out and get a mentor, because a mentor can save you 5-10 years off the journey, because they've already been there. You don't have to take their advice, but you should at least listen and open your mind, and you can learn so much from others who have been on your journey. Imagine you went, like I just went to China. I went to China, well, the areas there was no white man, no one spoke English. So I had to go with the flow, right? And that was so helpful. I survived. I had people, seriously, I had about 12 people in the 2 weeks I was there. I had about 12 people book and pay for taxis for me. Incredible people. What an adventure. It was fantastic. Looking ahead, you're at base camp now. You want to climb that mountain. What are your goals and aspirations for the future? What have you got coming up for us?
Definitely I want actually speak more publicly, and also getting paid for it, because of course you can speak everywhere, but this is for me like now, because I experienced now public speaking this year, and I speak more even on this kind of podcast is also great. But yes, really public speaking, that is for me. I actually have vision to stand up front of 1,000 women and share my story, and share also that work which I do with them, so that they can also transform their life during this way. That's the biggest vision, not the biggest vision, but this is what I am holding on. And next to that, as I mentioned about the book, actually this came during the launch of. Then I would like actually create together with the authors. There is actually, we have different time zones, and there is maybe not fully smooth, but I would love to actually spend them with them. We'll create some retreat together to the kids in Bali. This is what I am also tuning in.
You also mentioned for 2026, you've got some pretty lofty ambitions. You're thinking about putting on a few retreats for women. Is that right?
Yes, this is what I mentioned actually, because also this is with the book connections, but also actually I tune it like between 2025, 26. Sometimes you have some shift, but this is what I would love to do.
Imagine that, ladies. Imagine going to Bali for 7 to 10 days. All those beautiful saunas and massages and wellness, and having a wonderful time and meeting Ewelina. So, guys, consider all that. Reach out, find out more about that. That's going to be manifested in the coming months. We're about to wrap it up now, but tell our listeners and people watching this wonderful podcast, what's the best way to connect with you and find out more about your wonderful services? What's the best way for ladies out there watching this to get in touch with you? What would you suggest?
The best now, they can definitely look at my website, because there is everything, a positive mindset. And from there, of course, I have my link to Facebook, where I am actually often there, then they can connect with me. And through my website, if they feel like pull and they are not sure yet how my works, I have also like a free gift for 5 days date with yourself and with your visions. And if they want to taste it, then they can sign up for the waiting list. And I can definitely also navigate them. And when the date will be set, I am not sure if I will do that this year or next year, but whenever it will be, then they are open to experience my work and also connect with themselves and with their visions. And definitely reach out through the Facebook or through my website. They can find. They can also watch my YouTubes, which I started shortly. Yeah.
Lovely. There it is, ladies. There's the offer. And just, do what it takes. I mean, this is going to go out in front of hundreds of people. So you ladies out there, reach out. Someone's there to help you. We're about to wrap it up now. Before we do that, you've got to tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people do not know. What is that fun fact, please?
That's a lot. But fun, which they didn't know about me. That actually, I was very courageous also, and sometimes, I didn't. That courage was, of course, not something that I was born what people think about me, because often people think that I was born like courageous, and but that's not true. Actually, the secret is that I was really every time really stretching myself, and I do believe that not everyone knows that about me. Because everyone think that I am bold. I take really a lot of bold actions, but also you fail also a lot when you take a lot of actions. You fail a lot also. But it's not that I was born like courageous, because I was really shy when I think, and I was very active and spontaneous. But
we all grow at our own speed, right? But reach out to people like that, and then learn to grow more, guys. Learn to come out and do things. Some of you people, you've never left your own suburb, let alone your own state. My advice to some of you is go and get a passport and travel. Because travel is fantastic. You'll meet some interesting people, you'll broaden your mind, and you'll realize it's a huge world out there. I've just come back from China. You order a taxi and a brand new car turns up with no driver. You're out in the park, you want a coffee, you use an app, they give you an app, use an app, and a drone delivers you a cup of coffee. And if you do something wrong in Shenzhen, where I was, a robot policeman will tap you on the shoulder. It's incredible. The future is here. Get out and see it. I mean, you've been an awesome guest, my friend, and I appreciate you being on 15 Minutes of Fame. And guys, if you want your 15 Minutes of Fame, reach out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We've done over 300 episodes now, and we'd love to hear your story. Everyone's got a story. We'd love to hear your story. Ewelina, we're about to wrap it up. Any last words for our audience, please?
No, thank you, Jeff, also, but I will say trust yourself, trust your vision, and remember that you are the creator of your reality. And even if you have the blank page and you write, what is it? And the external validation shows you, but it's not possible, believe it, trust it, and take the aligned actions towards it. Because, this is what I can share. And I love your pet. I love your living the dream.
Absolutely. Every day. Because I realize, guys, I'm not coming back. So I've got this keeping the dream alive and living the dream. And I've just been to China, and I've sourced 12 new products, and I'm bringing them back, and they're going to be branded and go all over the world. I've got coffee mugs, I've got ear pods, tote bags, pens, all different things, living the dream. And everybody can live the dream. It's up to you. Some of you are living a nightmare, but you shouldn't be living a nightmare. You should be living the dream. All right. Thanks, Ewelina. You've been an awesome guest. Thank you for being on the show, my friend.